Good afternoon, my dear young minds. Welcome back to Situation. Welcome to biology class. How are you all? Fine. Good. In previous session, we have discussed what is pollination, types of pollination, importance of pollination. Right? What is pollination? A process of transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma of flower is known as pollination. Based on involvement of factors, either biotic factors, pollination again are of various kinds, particularly autogamy, geitonogamy and xenogamy. Autogamy. What is autogamy? A process of transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma. Anther to stigma of same flower is called autogamy. Autogamy, also called self pollination. Auto means by self, gamy means fusion. Autogamy, self pollination. Next, geitonogamy. Geitonogamy means a process of transfer of pollen from anther to stigma of two different flowers of same plant. That is called geitonogamy. Hence, geitonogamy ecologically cross pollination but genetically self pollination. Ecological means morphologically it looks like cross pollination, but genetically it is self pollination because two flowers arise from same plant, because plant produce two to many flowers. Yes or no? In such conditions, what happened? Transfer of pollen grain takes place from anther to stigma of two different flowers of same plant. That is called geitonogamy, which is similar to self pollination. Next, xenogamy. Xeno means cross pollination. What is cross pollination? Transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma of two different flowers of two different plants of same species. Same species. That is called xenogamy. Mango to mango, hibiscus to hibiscus, grape plant to grape plant. That is called xenogamy, cross fertilization, cross pollination. Cross pollination. Okay, this whole topic was completed. Next to flowers broadly are of two kinds: chasmogamous flowers and cleistogamous flowers. Chasmogamous and cleistogamous. Cleistogamous flowers. Chasmogamous means open flowers. Cleisto means closed. Cleisto means closed flowers. Common examples. Viola, oxalis, commalena. Three examples. Viola, common name, common pansy. Common pansy. Common name, local name. First, chasmogamous flowers. What is the meaning of chasmogamous? Chasmo means opened flowers. Opened flower. When flower open, it expose style and stigma. That means male character, female character, androecium and gynoecium exposed towards aerial. Then there is chance of both self pollination or cross pollination. Such flowers are called chasmogamous flowers, commonly called opened flowers. Next, cleistogamous flowers. Cleisto, close. Cleisto, close. Link is there. Cleisto means closed flowers. Flower completely close from birth to death. Then what happened? Fertilization, seed formation, everything takes place inside the closed flowers. Such flowers are called cleistogamous flowers. In cleistogamous flowers, anther and stigma situated very near to each other. Thereby assures seed set. That means what? Compulsory fertilization takes place without involvement of agents. without involvement of any agents, fertilization 100% takes place. Fertilization result in zygote, zygote develop into embryo, embryo develop into seed. That means what? Assure seed set common in cleistogamous flowers. The best example, three examples: Viola oxalis, Commelina bengalensis. Commelina bengalensis, full name. Commelina bengalensis. Okay. Viola, common name, common pansy, local name. Oxalis, local name, oxalis. Then Commelina bengalensis. Clear? These three types of plants produce two types of flowers, both chasmogamous and cleistogamous flowers. In NCERT book, one diagram given, one picture, that is Commelina bengalensis plant picture. It shows two flowers, cleistogamous flowers and chasmogamous flowers. Chasmogamous flowers are aerial, exposed towards sunlight, aerial, whereas cleistogamous flowers are underground. They grow into layers of soil, deeper layers of soil, living inside the soil. Understood? That is about two different types of flowers. I am expecting at least one question compulsorily from this area. Very important for NEET object exam. Similarly, KCET exam. Dear students, understood? Right. Next to should remember examples also. Don't forget. Next, outbreeding devices. Outbreeding. What is outbreeding devices? Devices that are discourage self-pollination and encourage cross-pollination are called outbreeding devices. So what is the main importance of this method means? These devices discourage self-pollination and encourage cross-pollination, because in all directions cross-pollination is very important and essential for variability and evolution. What is cross-pollination? Just now I told, transfer of pollen from anther to stigma of two different flowers of two different plants of same species. That is called cross-pollination. Due to cross-pollination, new characters, different characters, desired characters, quality characters appear among progeny. Due to cross-pollination, that leads to variations. Variations leads to evolution. Variations and evolution is very essential for all types of organisms on the earth. Therefore, cross-pollination is better in all directions when compared with the self-pollination. Reason: in self-pollination, no chance of creation of new characters, occurrence of different characters, desired characters. Same characters continue for a longer period. Generation to generation, the same characters occur continuously. Then where is chance of variation? Where is chance of evolution? No chance. This type of species may not exist successfully on the earth, but variants means hybrid varieties. Variants, that species able to adapt all local weather conditions. Due to this reason, cross fertilization and cross pollination is better than self pollination. Outbreeding devices explained discourage self pollination and encourage cross pollination. It are of various kinds: dichogamy, hercogamy, self-sterility, next to diclining. Diclining also called unisexuality. Diclining also called unisexuality. First, dichogamy. Dichogamy means what? Male character, female character. In a flower, male character means androecium, female character gynoecium. Male character and female character, these are not synchronized. Not synchronized. That means, what is synchronization? Both male and female character gets maturity in the same time period. That is called synchronization. Not synchronized means male character or female character, any one of the sex character mature earlier than rest of the sex character. That phenomena is called non-synchronized. Non-synchronized. So based on this synchronization or non-synchronization, flowers again are of two kinds. Protandry, protogyny. Protandry, protogyny. Protandry, andry means androecium. Andry means androecium. Gyne means gynoecium. Gynoecium. Clear? Pro means early. Andry means androecium. That means male character. Androecium mature earlier than gynoecium. Such phenomena is known as protandry. Protogyny. Pro means early, earlier. Gyne, gynoecium. That means what? Gynoecium mature earlier than androecium. Such phenomena is known as protogyny. In such conditions, no chance of self pollination. No chance of self pollination. 100% there is possibility for cross pollination. Understood now? For self pollination, male character, female character, both it should be mature in the same time period. In such conditions, only there is chance of self pollination. Out of two sex characters, if any one of sex character is immature, means in such conditions no chance of self pollination. 100% there is chance of cross pollination. Hence, protandry, androecium mature earlier than gynoecium. Protogyny means gynoecium mature earlier than androecium. In such conditions, no chance of self pollination, but there is a great chance of cross pollination. Hence, in such a way, self pollination discouraged and cross pollination encouraged. That is called dichogamy. Right? Next, hercogamy. Hercogamy means height variation. Height or direction. Height or direction different. Height variation or direction different. What is height variation? Suppose in a bisexual flower it has two sex characters, male character, female character. Androecium male character, gynoecium female character. That you know very well, right? Here female character stigma. Stigma is tall. Stigma is tall, but anther is dwarf. Means height variation. Stigma is tall means female character is tall, but male character is dwarf. In such conditions, there is less chance of self pollination and there is more chance of cross pollination. That is called height variation. Next, direction. Direction means, suppose stigma grow towards vertical, grow towards straight vertical, but anther grow towards lateral. Direction different. Anther grow towards lateral and gynoecium grow towards straight vertical. In such conditions also there is very less chance of self pollination and more chance of cross pollination. Means direction problem or height problem. This characteristic feature also minimize or discourage self pollination and encourage cross pollination. That is called hercogamy. Clear? Next, self sterility. It is a type of genetic mechanism. Genetic mechanism. That means what? In a bisexual flower, male character is sterile, anther is sterile. Hence, sterile anther unable to produce pollen grain, pollen. But female character is active, male character inactive due to sterility. That is called self-sterility. It is a type of genetic mechanism, genetic variations. Okay. So due to self-sterility, anther unable to produce pollen. But gynoecium is normal and fruitful. It is normal. In such conditions, no chance of self-pollination, but there is chance of cross-pollination. Cross-pollination. Hence, self-sterility also discourage self-pollination and encourage cross-pollination. Clear? Next, fourth one, dicliny. Dicliny also called unisexuality. Unisexuality. It is all of two kinds, dioecious and monoecious. Are of two kinds, dioecious and monoecious. Dioecious means unisexual. Okay. In monoecious, plant bisexual, but flowers unisexual. Flowers unisexual. Look here, dioecious, monoecious. Dioecious flower, monoecious flower. In general, you may confuse sometimes. Dioecious means bisexual, monoecious unisexual. Wrong. You don't confuse. Dioecious means unisexual. Monoecious means bisexual. First go through dioecious. Dioecious plant, best example. Some examples of dioecious plant: Marchantia, papaya, and date palm, etc. Yes, look here. Dioecious means unisexual. Flowers are unisexual. Plant also unisexual. The best example, Marchantia plant. Remember once first year syllabus, plant kingdom, bryophytes, liverworts. Example, Marchantia. Male Marchantia different, female Marchantia different. Male Marchantia produce male sex organ, that is called anthriodophore. Female Marchantia produce female sex organ, that is called archegoniophore. Anthriodophore produce anthrozoids. Archegoniophore produce egg cells, an egg. Clear? Hence, Marchantia plant is unisexual and sex organs also unisexual. Papaya, angiosperm plant. Male papaya, female papaya, different from each other. Male papaya plant produce male flower, female papaya plant produce female flower. Okay, and male flower contains only androecium, gynoecium is absent, whereas female flower consists of gynoecium but androecium absent. Reverse, vice versa. Clear? And date palm, male date palm, female date palm. Okay, hence plant is unisexual, their flowers also unisexual. Such condition is called dioecious plant. Of course, Marchantia is the non-flowering plant. Okay, no flower. But papaya and date palm are flowering plants. Clear? Next, monoecious. In monoecious, plant is bisexual, but flowers are unisexual. Best example, maize, cucumber, and coconut. 3 examples. Maize plant, cucumber plant, coconut plant, tree. Match, a grass plant, monocot plant. Plant is bisexual, but flowers are unisexual. Go through simple diagrammatic representation. It is male flower, female flower, female flower. Observe differences. Female flower location different and a male flower location different. Reverse. Male, female. Now it is correct. Male flower arise from tip of the shoot and female flower arise from base of the shoot. So plant is bisexual but flowers are unisexual. Female flower has gynoecium and male flower have androecium. Hence flowers are unisexual but plant is bisexual. Even their arrangement also easy for pollination. When male flower top side and female flower down, there is chance of easy for pollination. There is chance of transfer of pollen from anther to stigma. Yes or no? That's why this is the best example of monoecious plant. Hence plants are bisexual but flowers are unisexual. Some other examples: cucumber and coconut. Cucurbitaceae members produce two types of flowers. Unisexual flower, that means male flower separate, female flower separate. Even their location also little bit separate. Therefore, transfer of pollen takes place from anther to stigma, okay, of two different flowers of same plant. That is called geitonogamy. Even coconut also, monocot, coconut tree. Tree is bisexual but flowers are unisexual. Remember, it is very important concept for NEET objective exam and a KCET exam. Dear students, dioecious examples, monoecious examples, remember. Okay, understood now? That is called dicliny or unisexuality. In such conditions, no chance of self pollination and there is chance of cross pollination. One more main concept, dioecious. In dioecious plants, dioecious character discourage self pollination, only self pollination. That means it prevent autogamy but not geitonogamy and xenogamy. Right? Next, a dioecious character prevent both autogamy and geitonogamy but not xenogamy. What is autogamy? Self pollination. In dioecious plants means unisexual flowers, no chance of self pollination. And what is geitonogamy? Transfer of pollen from anther to stigma of two different flowers of same plant, single plant, same plant. Hence, dioecious character prevent autogamy and geitonogamy but not xenogamy, cross pollination. Next, monoecious character. Monoecious character prevent only autogamy but not geitonogamy and xenogamy. Understood now? From this point of view, definitely question paper setter prepare questions, objective questions. Remember, don't forget. Understood now? Outgrown devices, the same topic already covered in zoology also, but topic different, okay, but internal concept remains same. Example different, internal theme, meaning remains same.